Hey, welcome to Homesick and Westbound. If this is your first time with us, my name's Jason and I share my experiences traveling and living abroad over the past decade. I've also been vegan for 26 years, so I share lots of tips about vegan restaurants and lots of tips about how to stay vegan on the road. If that's something you're into, be sure to hit that subscribe button. But even if you're not vegan, don't worry, there's plenty for you. Most of the time, I'm just sharing my adventures and sometimes misadventures around the world. So for once in my life, trying to do too much and procrastination has actually helped me. It's actually been a benefit instead of a detriment. See, I'm usually moving so much on the road that gigabytes of photos and videos pile up unedited because I never stop moving. The shelter-in-place order has given me a unique opportunity to actually catch up on the footage that I've been shooting over the last months. But I have to ask myself, is now the time to be making videos of me gallivanting carefree around the world? As the weeks mount, the construct of time starts to warp, hours disappear under the cloud of Netflix series and news broadcasts and memes. Looking to where we've been before this, and with some honest reflection, where we hope to be after this, we can all use some inspiration to keep those dreams alive, I think. So I'll keep making my travel videos and reliving my adventures to remind myself and you guys that it wasn't always like this, and it won't always be. Our future might require a little adjustment of our expectations. I have to be honest about that with myself, but it is still out there waiting for us, and this isn't gonna last forever. So if you'd like to come along with me, be sure to subscribe. Hit that thumbs up if you like what you see. It really, really means a lot to me to know that people enjoy or appreciate what I'm doing. So today we'll take a look at a night train I took from Chisinau to Bucharest back in November. It was a really, really unusual ride between two cities seldom visited in Eastern Europe. I've never experienced anything like this, so stick around to the end to see how it all went down. All right, so I found my train. Headed to Bucharest. I'm gonna hop on here, and I found out something extra cool. You can do second class upper deck, and it's only $4.20 lei, which is saves about $10. So I don't know. I'll climb up top or onto the top bunk for $10 for sure. I'm not exactly sure where my griff is, but oh god, I'm dropping things. I gotta stop filming, and we'll film some more once I can find my place. I'm losing so much stuff. I'm dropping things all the way down the thing. 76. Una. I'm here on the train from Chisinau to Bucharest, and this is an old Soviet-era train. And man, what a cool experience! The car that the sleeper cabin that I was put in, had a family, had a full family, two kids and parents, and so they put me in my own cabin because I guess the train's not full. Which, man, what a treat that is! You can see here. I prepared myself something to eat because you gotta know better than to try to travel without vegan food when you're in an area like this. But anyway, I don't know. I'm just really psyched for this whole thing. I think apparently right before we would normally kind of go to bed, we get to the Moldovan border, and the really unique thing about this is, and about this train trip, and something I don't know if I'll experience anywhere else in the world, is that this is Soviet gauge tracks, and I don't, you'll have to forgive me, look right here on the bottom and I'll tell you. These Soviet gauge tracks, they built a different gauge than the rest of the world so that other countries couldn't transport troops and transport weaponry in the event of a war. Once we reach Romania, they will actually pull us into the train yard they'll raise the cars up with us in them, and they switch the wheels out. So it's really genius way to continue to use these trains, which is super cool, but also something I've never even heard of before. So I think that's gonna be super cool. Anyway, I've got myself a little hunk of bread and some soya sausages that I found at the market today, and a whole bunch of veggies, and I'm going to enjoy those and read my book and enjoy the rock and roll of this train a little bit. We are now at the Moldovan border, and as I was saying earlier, they're going to lift our train up and set us on another set of tracks with a different gauge of wheels. It's really interesting. I'm not sure, it's dark outside, so I'm not sure if I'm going to get to actually see it or if we're just going to feel ourselves get lifted up, but it seems very interesting, so hopefully I can kind of see or sense what's actually happening. So I guess we can't really see anything, but these are the jacks right outside the window that will lift up the train. And we are currently being lifted. Just coming down this hallway in this dark, like, Soviet thing.
The jack is definitely lower. Yeah.
Yeah. This is so nerdy, but I can't help but feel like it's the coolest thing ever. This is so cool. We're completely...
From my porch.
We're in our train, but we're up in the air. Like, I mean, and a lot. We're up in the air like 10 feet. And across from us is all these extra train wheels, and we still can't figure out whether they're going to move us to another track or if they're pulling out all the wheels and putting in new wheels. I don't know what's happening. All I know is we're really high in the air, and they put all the English speakers together, so those girls are with me. Yeah, there you go. They said, oh, these guys don't speak Russian. We're just gonna put them together. Good morning, friends. Made it to Bucharest in swimming fashion. It's actually quite a comfortable train. There's a lot of starting and stopping, and that can really disturb you maybe if you're a light sleeper, but honestly, it's so much better than a bus. I mean, I don't sleep on a bus anyway, so I guess if you're not a light sleeper, I guess you can sleep on a bus, you can take a bus, whatever, but I would never choose an over train. Especially a sheep nut sleeper train like this, and just the crazy luck that I ended up with my own cabin when I actually, oh god, that's loud, paid the price for an upper bunk, which was $10 cheaper than a regular price. Wow. So, I'm here, it's 6:20 in the morning, already a bustling little spot back in the city, but fucking McDonald's. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna go drop my stuff at my hostel and go get started having a look around the city, because I'm already up and feeling good. All right, that was it. So thanks so much for sticking around to the end. Subscribe and hit that notification bell to join me next Sunday as I get out and explore Bucharest, a city flourishing after decades of Ceausescu's brutal rule. Until next time, take it easy.